Gonna watch Aintrazi, Max McVety. Both these players 5-1 as we watch game number 3 between these two in round number 7. Take a look at the opening hand, see if they find something they like. It does not look like Aintrazi is happy with what he sees, so he will take a mulligan. However, this does give us the opportunity to learn a little bit more about Aintrazi, a player that has had a lot of SCG Tour success. We saw him with the Players' Championship last year. He's created a team as well, and it's Team Bolas for the 29-year-old from Matthews, North Carolina, with these 11 Open top 8s, 2 victories, 2 invitational top 8s in that win last year. The self-proclaimed best mixtape creator, along with professional teddy bear namer, and the last United States national champion. The last U.S. Nationals was 2011.
You know who else is a former U.S. national champion?
Who's that?
Coverage colleague Craig Krempels.
That's very true. He did win. I think he won with
Skull Clamp.
Right. The elf deck.
It was weird. It was a tournament. I forget exactly. The DCI policy was a little bit different back then. I believe Skull Clamp got banned on Sunday, but because the tournament started on Friday, you could play with it.
Nice.
So then he, just ran wild through the top 8 with Skull Clamp on various elves.
Yep.
Won nationals.
Clearly Skull Clamp's intended use.
Yeah.
Just sacrificing wood elves and
just
everything
putting it
else
on elves.
Yep. Clearly the plan with that card, and casting Vernal Bloom with no punishment whatsoever. I remember seeing that deck when I was young. I really liked that deck. Never really got to play it in anything, but I was a big fan. We're underway here in game number 3. You'll see Max with a Searcher tomorrow. 2 counters there for the suspend. Aintrazi with an Urza's Power Plant. That looks like maybe an Expedition map.
My deck was terrible at the national championships.
Okay.
Though I almost was the draft master.
Oh, you almost 6-0 draft?
Or 7-0 back then because they made you play 4 rounds in one of your pods or something.
Right, yeah. On day 2 they made you do that.
I think I lost my last round of draft to not draft master.
It's too bad.
Still wouldn't have given me any money, so who cares? Would have been, would have been nice.
Yeah. Something for you to hold on to like that. Johnny. Here's a Secure Tribal there. Does Aintrazi have land number 2? It looks like he does in Sanctum of Ugin.
This has all the makings of the type of game where Tron just gets blown out before anything really happens.
Yeah.
He can't respond this fast to the best draws.
Looks like a Warping Whale is going to take care of
Bang.
Searcher tomorrow. So McVety's not going to get to go completely nuts. This deck does have a very, very good draw available to it. Yeah, and he actually has Through the Breach, and I think Primeval Titan already in hand. Farseek in hand, too.
Another land.
Jeez.
A nice looking hand.
Bloodstained Mire. That's the land here for Max. He'll search up a basic mountain, will our Columbus Invitational champion. And is it time for a Farseek? Nope, just an Oracle of Moldiah. Through the Breach on top of the deck. Valakut is the land to play. So you see the hand there of Through the Breach and Farseek. So this is part of the problem with this deck, right?
Yep.
Where he's got, half the combo, if you will.
Yep. Escape Shift is a 1-card kill. Through the Breach is a 2-card kill. Sometimes you're missing another piece, and Through the Breach doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
That's the cost. That's where McVety's at right now. But with the right help from Oracle of Moldiah, he doesn't even need Primeval Titan. He can just win with Valakut plus all of his extra lands.
Well, Aintrazi sees a Through the Breach staring back at him, so he's probably a little bit wary. And again, in a matchup like this, you don't really have much of a choice. You just got to do your thing and hope they can't do theirs.
Well, the flip side of this is the desperation play. If Ollie thinks he's likely to die, he could go get a Ghost Quarter, tag a land to make McVety shuffle the deck. It's so bad if it turns out McVety doesn't have Primeval Titan. You're so far behind in so many different respects. But if you think you have a path to win the game and just need a little bit of time, it's a play you could rationalize.
Yeah, Ghost Quarter just seems like such a temporary solution, and it's not even clear if it is a solution.
Right, because if Primeval Titan's already in hand, well, McVety has 5 lands and Oracle will die in play.
Yeah.
How long are you holding it off? It's at least worthy of consideration, but I think Aintrazi is best served here just crossing his fingers and continuing to develop his board, and that's the line he takes.
And he got Nurse's Mine, so he's got a mine and a power plant. He just needs a tower now. Through the Breach is the draw here for Max. Top card is a mountain. Mountain's going to enter the battlefield thanks to the Oracle. So that's land number 1. Next card down is a Mountain.
Just another mismatched Mountain. Perhaps from the, is that from the Finkel versus Garfield dual deck from back in the day?
Maybe.
Did you ever play with that?
I didn't actually.
Finkel's deck was a lot better.
That's weird. that's really strange.
It was perhaps the most poorly balanced set of 2-player decks of all time.
Nice. I'm truly surprised by that. Here's a Farseek. Looks like it's going to search up a Stomping Ground. I believe we should get a trigger here from Valakut. It was more unbalanced than Jace versus Chandra.
There are people that claim those decks are very well balanced.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Especially if you ask people in R&D, they think those decks are very well balanced.
Okay.
I just know that there are a lot of fire-breathing cards in the red deck, already questionable, matched up against a lot of bounce spells in the blue deck. Fire-breathing versus repel.
Yeah, a classic battle. Aintrazi will draw. He's looking for the Tower of Power, folks. He'll start by sacrificing Chromatic Star. Draw a card. It is another Chromatic Star.
I think Aintrazi was really hoping to Tron up and Karn this turn. He's got some redraws, but it's not clear he can even afford 1 turn. His Valakut triggers are going to add up.
Sacrificing Chromatic Star with the mana floating. Draw a card. That is a Forest. No Sylvan Scrying to be cast here either for Ali.
I don't think any interaction as well. He's got Forest Sanctum of Ugin as his land, so can't even tag the Valakut here on the other side. Might not get another turn.
Search tomorrow the draw. Top card is Noth of Nissa. So for Max, as you attack there with the Oracle, you might have some interest in maybe casting Search tomorrow for a Valakut trigger, but I think Oath of Nissa is probably the more powerful card here.
It's a lot of looks at Primeval Titan.
Aintrazi will draw, looking for the Tower of Power. It's a sphere. Excuse me, it's a star. Gonna play that off Sanctum Ugin. Try again. Mountain. Almost.
Woof. Look at that hand.
Well, when Tron's hands are bad, they are bad.
Converted mana cost of 28.
No big deal.
Yeah.
It's not Max on top of his deck casting through the breach, so I think the question he's asking himself is, do I search for tomorrow now, or do I Oath of Nissa now?
Yep. If mana's not a concern, then you're probably better off shuffling away 1 dead card. But there's enough redraws here. It's probably worth just doing this.
I think he got an Oracle. Yep. See what the top card is now. It's a Mountain.
Ooh, you can through the breach. That's 2 more points this turn.
That actually is.
You get him down to 6. That's 2 triggers.
Yep. Top card, Mountain, yep.
Backup plan.
Yeah. See if the Columbus Invitational Champion sees it. There's another land. Put you down to 4. Top card. Powerful one. Is it time to through the breach?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it is time because it's a game winner.
Oh, yeah.
But does he see it? Oh, he sees it. Through the breach of the Oracle, that is going to do it. Max McVety is going to win this match here over Ali Aintrazi, 2-1. Red-Green Valakut didn't need Primeval Titan that time to take care of Green-Red Tron. It used through the breach, but not for what you were expecting.